Hi everyone. Today I want to talk about the biology of belief and positive thinking. Now, even though this book is quite popular in spiritual circles, one of the fascinating things that I found about it is that it basically crushes the belief of positive thinking and that you can attract positive things in your life by practicing positive thinking. Now, why is that? It explains how in terms of our mind, different levels, you've got the conscious, subconscious, and unconscious mind. Our conscious mind is but a speck in a vast landscape that is us. And we're trying to, in that tiny speck, change who we are, change our attitudes, change how we look at things, change how we feel by saying things like, I am love, I am joy, and I'm just gonna be happy about everything and appreciate everything that's coming into my life. And if you actually try this, go ahead, try it. You'll find that it's really hard to stick to. And that no matter how hard you try, and actually the harder you try, the more negative, the more dark experiences will come up. Now, why is that? It's because you're trying through that one speck, create something new without having addressed your conscious, subconscious, and unconscious mind that has stored all of the information that you have lived through and experienced throughout your entire life. I mean, psychology knows this, academia knows this, that in the first 7 years of a child's life, the majority of their character is being developed. And this is through environmental inputs. So essentially, all our negative beliefs, all of the various ways that we sabotage ourselves and look at things is programmed into those first 7 years. And trying to change who you are and how you experience yourself simply by regurgitating positive statements, it's kind of like trying to empty the ocean by taking out a drop every once in a while. Like, is not going to take you anywhere, or it's going to take a very long time. Maybe it's a bad example, but anyway. But yeah, so the thing is that how we look at things and how we create our lives is stemming from those deeper layers inside ourselves. And if you're not going to investigate and take on those deeper layers of data, it's going to be very difficult to change your life and how you look at things. Perhaps you can compare it to a computer screen, your monitor, where the entire computer, all the hardware, is everything that is you, the whole of you. Your entire life is stored in there. But the only thing that you can see is your monitor. It's your desktop and a few files that you have immediate access to. And in positive thinking, you might want to reorganize your files a bit to make your desktop look cleaner. And maybe you change your wallpaper to a more cheerful picture, so it all looks better and more positive, but on the inside, everything is still the same. And you can try and do new things on that computer, but that computer is going to be running those same old programs in the background. And just as, for instance, only a IT person, someone who's very fluent in how computers work and how it works inside out and going into those deeper levels of the computer, unless you have the vocabulary of yourself and know what it is that you have been built of, essentially, it's going to be very difficult to change how you're running your life. If you don't know what you're looking for, it's a bit hard to change it. How are you going to change a particular experience if you don't have the file name? How are you going to look for it? You don't know where it is. You just keep running into this error in your computer, but you have no idea how to fix it. And I found that Desteni I Process is really one of, the best tool actually that I've come across in working through those various layers of your mind, giving yourself a vocabulary in terms of understanding how your mind works, how you categorize things, how you use your memories, your past, to essentially recreate the same beliefs and opinions of yourself over and over. And the thing is that unless someone assists you in pointing these things out, it's very hard to see these things for yourself. And it's fascinating because as you're doing the lessons and as you go through it, you really get into the specifics. You really start to see how you're just replaying the same programs over and over, and maybe it involves a different environment and different people, but you will recreate your life and your experience according to the same set of beliefs, the same ways you look at life that have been programmed into you from when you were a child. And this is really the best way, I find, to get to those deep layers and really understand what it is, what you've been living. Because most people try and change and be this new person, but they haven't actually yet completely understood and realized what it is they have been living. Who am I? How have I gotten to this point of being who I am? Why do I keep sabotaging myself? Why do I keep making the same relationship mistakes? Why do I keep feeling so inferior? Not many people actually know or have investigated why they're experiencing themselves that way, why they are in the position that they are in their lives. So if this is a topic that interests you and that lays close to your heart, to really discover who you are, how you can change the information that you've been imprinted in as a child, and you want to create a better life for yourself, not just for yourself, but for your children, world at large, please do investigate the Desteni I Process and the equaf.com website. If you have any questions, let me know and I'll answer them to the best of my ability. Thanks for watching.